We're back! Hopefully with working audio. Let's see. Yeah! Sweet, okay. Let me, get everything ready and then we can start again. I love this game so much, man. Holy shit. It's so relaxing. Yeah. So, I'm not feeling phenomenal. I'm kind of sick, but it's fine, we move. We will see how it goes. I've got a drink, so I'm hoping I won't feel like shit, but we'll see. We will see. And we'll see how far I can get through. Okay. Welcome. Whoa. Welcome. Hello there. Good evening. Good evening, sir. The usual earthling linguistic problem. We'll never get used to it. Is it okay if I call you sir? Definitely. You can call us whatever you like. We don't mind a bit. Do you want to order anything, sir? Oh yes, we have to communicate our order. Please pardon us. What do you recommend? Why is he doing that fucking ooh thing? We will not be able to taste the difference anyway. What do you mean? It is alright. Forget it. What is the most expensive drink here? Everything's the same price in this coffee shop. Really? That is interesting. Unlike other places we have visited so far. Have you decided on what to order then? Okay, we would like to order anything. Anything? Anything. Sounds like the cat in the hat bit. And I'll take a triple shot espresso, we'll see how that does for you. Can I put some like drugs into it? Give this guy some crack, oh my god. Crack coffee? That'd be insane. Your drink is ready, so I hope it's to your liking. Don't worry, it won't matter to us. Yeah, I'll just drink this. Yes? Oh, nothing. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Yes? Why did you put your finger in the drink? That's a very strange question. You're drinking it, of course. Drinking it? Yes, drinking it. Oh yes, of course, we almost forgot. I think use a speaking organ to drink. We use our appendages to drink. Usually a polypropylene drinking apparatus is provided for us to use. Pardon? Is that what you call a plastic in the shape of a long tube? A straw? Yeah, you mean a straw? Yes, we wonder why Earthlings rely on it so much. Mostly you can drink without it. Yet the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.76% of all drinking occasions we encountered, and it's become one of the biggest single pollutants on your planet. Anyway, how do you drink with a straw? The same as we just did. But thanks to the plastic stick apparatus, we do not need to put our appendages into the liquid mixture you call drinks. It's very convenient. Perhaps convenience takes higher priority in Earthling's decision-making process? I see. I guess people won't suspect a thing if you put your hands on a straw. Affirmative. By the way, you just said you arrived. Where did you come from, sir? Far. It'd be too complicated to tell you all the details, but we can tell you one thing. We have a mission here. A mission? Yes. What kind of mission? Find what the Earthlings call a female oaf. And then? Breed. You know, to the point. So you came from a place far away to find a date? Date? Our mission does not have anything to do with your understandings of time. No, I'm not talking about that kind of date. Oh, pardon us. But no, our mission also does not have anything to do with fruits. I wasn't talking about that kind of date either. Oh, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes. Don't worry about it. We also struggle with our own languages. Earthlings really need to work on that communication. There are so many ways to make communication more direct and simple. Of all the places we have been to, this place has the worst communication methods. Can't argue with that, no. God, humans really do just suck. So, how's the mission so far? Not good. We are using this unique communication application. According to our data, it is the biggest source of breeding interaction on Earth. Although the success rate of breeding is not as high as the interaction. Huh? I've never heard about... Wait, are you talking about a dating app? This system used a fire symbol as a sign. You are talking about a date. Please, what is... Oh, I don't remember what it's called. But again, we found some contradictions in the application. What do you mean? According to our understanding of the application, it requires the person that interacts with it to swipe left or right. If you swipe left, it means you do not want to breed. If you swipe right, it means you do want to breed. And then to interactees swipe right between each other, they can commence the introduction to the breeding process. It didn't go well, I assume? Most of them started communicating with very big letters on the communication platform, and they said some words that could not be described, that could not be considered proper. I don't know what to say about that. You said most of them. Some of them actually did not get mad. Some of them are laughing with text. Did you get to meet them? We set up meetings, many of them did not appear. Some did. Yes, but we got confused with the way they communicate. No outcome from the meetings. Even though we decided to go to various recommended places according to our database, and this coffee shop happens to be one of the recommended places. Yes. Interesting. Then you're here to meet someone? Yes. Wish you should have arrived some time ago. Maybe each Earth thinks us with different interpretations of time. You're right about that. Is that her? You? Good evening, miss. Evening. Would you like to order something? Cafe latte, please. Yeah, I know how to make that. I'm a barista. I don't know why anyone would even doubt me. No fucking latte art, please, you dick. So not forgiving that guy. And it gave him the choice. Your order is ready, miss. Thank you. How is it? Good. Glad you like it. Are you here to read again, miss? Yeah, you know the drill. Please enjoy your time. Can I help you with something? Oh, nothing. Pardon us. Okay. Yes? No, you're not. Excuse us. Yes? Are you waiting for someone? Not this again. No, I'm not waiting for anyone. Are you sure? Yes! I'm sure I'm not waiting for anyone. Because we are waiting for someone from this app, and she is an orc just like you. Look at you. First, I'm not the only female orc on Earth. Heck, I'm not even a pure orc. But is your name Uruk High 69? Oh my god. Is this guy sane? Please pardon them, miss. I don't think they're from around here. So, you have not answered our question. Are you Uruk High 69? No. My name is Myrtle, and I never use Uruk High 69 anywhere. Oh, really you're not her? Oh god. Of course I'm not. Seriously, men nowadays. If you're that desperate to find a date, why didn't you ask your friends or go to a club or something? But we don't have any friends on Earth. Yeah, when you said he's not from around here, you said he's not from Earth? Well, from what I've gathered up to now, they're not from this planet. Man. Do aliens exist? Pardon us for interrupting, but when you said club, which activities are you talking about? According to the search result, there are just too many clubs on Earth. Some of them look pretty interesting, like this club about space exploration. They call themselves Trekkies. Is that supposed to be like Star Trek? I don't know Star Trek. I'm sorry. Forget everything I said. What time are you supposed to meet this female orc? About an hour ago, according to the local time. She's bailing on you, man. What does that mean? It means big chance she's not coming. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. She's probably right, sir. Have you tried contacting her? We have. She read it according to the application. Did she reply? No. Ouch. She didn't reply. I'm 100% sure she bailed. She's not coming. I believe Miss Myrtle here is right. That was... We are a pretty objective people, but somehow Earth's vagueness has taught us a new kind of feeling. This has happened before. Many times. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but it might be a sign you need to change your strategy. Earthlings use strategies to breed. The most complicated strategies, in fact. Your kind never cease to amaze us. If that's the case, then we do not need to be here anymore. You can stay if you like. Oh, it's okay. We need to report back immediately, but we will visit this place again in the future. You have a very nice place, owner. Please, just call me Yuno. Thank you for your time, Yuno. And thank you for your input also, Miss Myrtle. We will definitely study the breeding strategies of Earth. Sure. This is called norm, by the way. The breeding norms. Although you can use strategy as the keyword. We will keep that in mind. Okay then, we're off. Take her on your way. Don't forget to see them again. It seems like. What's around this coffee shop? Nice plants, coffee beans. Whoa. Oh boy, who the hell was that? Oh, hi there, Freya. What is an astronaut doing in this coffee shop? Drinking and waiting for their friend, apparently. What kind of friend? Like the dog? A date from a dating app. I should have been here. What does their date look like? The date didn't show up. Ouch. Poor astronaut. Why didn't they remove the astronaut suit first before going on a date? I mean, sure enough, your job is pretty common, but it doesn't have to be that literal, you know? I don't think they're an astronaut. Not in the usual sense. Yeah, what do you mean? It might be an alien? Alien. Like an Englishman in New York alien, or alien. That's funny. Alien. Back to space? Probably. Or other dimensions. I don't know. Wow. Like, super wow. I mean, you know, you get a lot of different visitors here, but... Wow. Life is never boring here. That's why I'm writing about it. Oh yeah, how's that going so far? The writing? Yeah, the writing. With capital T and W. It's going pretty well, actually. Oh wait, let me quickly just do something. Let me... quickly just make sure something's correct. Okay. Nice. May I see it? Yeah. What do you mean? Can I read the draft you've written so far? No. Please don't. Why? It's not good enough. Yay, be more confident in your work. You know you're a good writer. Besides, if you're not that confident with it, maybe I can share some feedback. You're right. I actually have a preferred printout of the draft, so you were finding it out all along. I wasn't sure about it. It's the first presentable draft anyway. Come on, I know the drill, and I'm pretty familiar with your stuff. Alright. Can I read it? Let me get it out of my bag, and be honest with your feedback. I will. Oh, this is like a Doki Doki thing where I can read it and stuff. Now, will you hand it over? It's okay, Freya. Here it is. What's that tattooing around the Roman numerals? I don't know what that means. Like in numbers. Thank you. Now, let's see. Oh, I don't get to read it. That sucks. How was it? Let me read it at my own pace, okay? What's wrong? Is it that bad? The main character. Oh my, is the character badly written? I don't think the character suits my personality. That's because you're not the inspiration. Too bad. You have a prime example standing in front of you every day. Prime example? You? Like the most mysterious person I've ever met. Wait, I think someone's coming. Hey, the draft. I'm not done yet. What the fuck is that? Damn! Welcome, would you like a drink here to take away, miss? Here, please. What would you like? Or maybe you'd like to sit down first before deciding? I'll order right away. No need to hurry, take your time. Is it okay to order something a bit complicated? You can order whatever you like, as long as we have the ingredients. If that's the case, you know masala chai? The tea with spices? Yes, I'd like to order a masala chai then please. The tea with spices. Does it say exactly what spices? No, why would it? Spices. Cinnamon. Ginger. No. Tea with the spices? Huh? What the fuck does that mean? Cinnamon and ginger, but I feel like it'd show up saying masala chai, right? And I thought, you know what, if it's wrong, it's wrong, so you can fucking deal with it. That doesn't seem right, though. Oh, I don't know. I hope I got it right. Sure has a similar smell. Let's give it a taste. Fuck. This is weird. I guess the ingredients are correct, but it tastes different. If that's the case, I probably put the wrong quantities of ingredients in. Which one did you prioritize? Ginger or cinnamon? Cinnamon. That's the key. Ginger should have been the primary one. Do you want me to fix a drink for you? It's okay. Thank you. Who are we? The main character. The character feels very you. You bet. The readers know me, they'll notice right away. Is that okay? Sure, why not? Sounds so narcissistic. Don't worry about it. You won't notice it unless they know me personally. And having the main character think like me makes it easier to write. If you say so. Sorry. Did you say something? Yeah, sorry for interrupting. Are you a fiction writer? Yeah, I am. That sounds so cool. Well, yeah, I only write small-scale fiction. Short stories for the newspaper, or non-fiction stories about people in this town. She's writing a novel right now, you know. Her face. In fact, I was just reading the draft for it. Hey! Wow, how many books have you written? Well, this would be my first book if I finished it. I always wanted to be a fiction writer, but conjuring words is hard. I'm a writer, and even I can't use complex words like conjure like you just did. A lot of people have said that my vocabulary is uncommon. What do you do? What's your name again? Ah, pardon me, my name is Aqua. Hi Aqua, I'm Freya. The most anime fucking name. And the brief to hear is you know. Greetings, Miss Aqua. Nice to meet you. So yeah, what do you do? I'm a researcher at the university. I also make games in my... That's so sick. That's even cooler than my job, you know? Thanks. You said you can't write, but research papers needs a lot of writing skills, right? Indeed. But it's descriptive writing, not narrative writing. What kind of fields are you researching, by the way? I focus on computer graphics. Whoa. It involves a lot of calculations and boring stuff. That's something the media would cover, I guess. Speaking of... See, yeah. RTX 50 series was just announced recently. It looks really good, and it performs really well. But whether you've seen this or not, I don't know. It's not like this is a bad thing. It's just subjective. I think most of the frames, I think like 3/4 of them, like 70 to 75% ish I've heard, are made by AI. So it's like every. Like say you playing a game at like 60 FPS, like a console would on a 60 FPS or on a 60 Hz monitor, then every other frame you're seeing is made by AI technically. It's hard to explain, I don't fully know it myself, but a lot of people have the thought of just it's good performance anyway, who cares, and a lot of people think, yeah, but it's AI, so it's kind of weird, I'd rather have it native. But if you're waiting to play our ray traced games natively, with no upscaling, on 1080p or even 1440p, that's not happening. At least not anytime soon anyway, I'd say, so maybe just go for the AI, who cares? It's not like they're going to be like, oh, this one for these group of people want no AI, so that's what we're going to do. But AI is the most optimised for gaming, so what are you going to get? And also Linus Tech Tips was recently on Jimmy Fallon's show. And there were these really cool glasses that I saw. I think they're called the X-Real 1 Pros, and they look so cool. It's like having a huge TV like in your glasses. It's so cool. You'll have to look at it. I fully recommend it. In the VOD, I'll leave a link in the description to it. It's fucking phenomenal. Anyway, not something the media would cover, I guess. It wouldn't attract many readers. Oh my, I've got you a journalist. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Come on, you don't have to worry so much about anything. It's alright. Excuse me for interrupting. Yes. You said you're a researcher in computer graphics, right? That's right. Did you write a paper on the latest fluid rendering technique for 3D environments? I believe one of the contributors is also named Aqua. Oh my, yes, that's me. Did you read it? I did. It was pretty important for the project we're working on. May I ask what kind of project that is? It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict. Are you kidding me? You work on FMC? Oops, sorry. I get a bit too excited all of a sudden. Don't worry. First when you meet someone who likes the thing you worked on. I love that series so much. My name is Aqua, by the way, but you already knew that. My name is Myrtle. What do you do in the project? I'm one of the technical artists. Ah, no wonder. Yeah, I don't want to intrude on your discussion any further, but could I ask for your business card or something? Me and some friends have something we want to discuss. We submitted queries to your department's contact form, but we haven't received any replies. Oh yeah, that happens a lot. The form sends the queries to another department, and sometimes it takes them a bit to respond. Pardon us for that. Oh gosh, should have expected that. I don't have my card with me right now, but we can swap email addresses if you want. Who the fuck uses email addresses, bro? Get a number or something, man. Sure, here's my email. Yep, got it. This Full Metal Conflict series you two are talking about, is it the same series that's getting a movie adaptation soon? That's gonna suck. Hopefully not. To be honest, I hated the idea of turning the game into a movie. Nonetheless, Hollywood. They have the budget for flashy visuals, but I doubt they'll do this series justice. Why? Because some games tell their stories in a unique way, and some stories can only be told through this medium, and FMC is no exception to that. Yeah, it's like this game, I guess. Like, you wouldn't want to watch this as a movie, you'd want to play it. Interesting. Do you play video games? Well, not much. I usually play weird, obscure art games. The type of game you might see in an art gallery, like Subliminal. Really? That's weird. I'm not the first to say I'm weird. It's not that. Usually people that play arty games are games that got bored of the current state of video games. That's true. But I believe art games cater to a whole different market, compared to mainstream games. Hence a lot of the players are not gamers, and they're more accessible to play, but harder to perceive. Understanding them requires a whole level of many things. Sorry, I rambled on for far too long. But at least that's what I think. I love a conversation like this. It's so sick. Good point. Yeah, that was a really good perspective. I play those type of games thanks to people I hang out with. Yeah, you got that look of an artsy hipster, you know. Nailed it. So you understand my point about the adaptation, right? Kinda. Anyway, I need to go back. I'll email you first thing tomorrow about our question. Wait, what time is it? Oh my, I also need to go home. We can walk to the bus stop together if you want. I hope that doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Yes, Myrtle is fine. And of course it won't bother me at all. Shall we go now? Sure. Thank you so much, you know. And you too, Miss Freya. Good luck with the writing. You take care on your way, okay? Will do. See you around, folks. Please be careful on your way back. Sweet. New characters. 2 new in one day, right? 3 new in one day? I'm not sure. So, yes. That was a nice talk. You haven't given me proper feedback for the draft yet. And I could see that you were reading it on and off. Well, it's kinda good. Seriously? That's it. I forgot about the draft. I'm not an editor. Did you expect me to have a list of notes for you? Yeah. Really? You're mysterious, that much is true. But I've been a regular here for a while. I recognize the expressions you were making as you read it. You have a lot of comments, right? Admit it. Okay, you got me. But this won't be short. And I'll be really honest about it. Well, the night is young. Bring it on. One thing I like that's also kind of not relevant to the game, but kind of is, I like how the game has the main character has zero background, so I can just kind of make my own thing up about the character, which is kind of cool, because I like to have lore for all my characters that I play as in video games, or for the most part, whenever I play as, like, you know, I always do it as one person. I have a whole lore reason behind it, but it's not polished. I don't want to spoil it. Okay, let's start at the beginning. So that's, I don't know, it's cool to be like, yeah, this carries on for my character. That's like the same person from Elden Ring, you know? And that's super cool. Fresh and healthy drink from Morocco. God, I love the art style so much. Sunday, September 27th, 2020. Research found that most Fury sedatives on the market are not safe, good for Gala, then were taken early. Profile Morris Lester from slum to glam. Pajama-clad 27-year-old actually found decapitated on his own bed. Do you want to order anything else? I'm good for now. I'll order again once I finish reading this. Okay then. I'll leave you with whatever that is. Oh man. Oh, Aqua? Yeah. Oh, Aqua. Pleasure seeing you again so soon. Hi, Freya. How you know? Good evening, Miss Aqua. Miss Aqua. How are you two doing? Same old. I'm good, how about you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oops. I asked that already. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Is Myrtle here? So far, it's only me and you know. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her here tonight? Oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she's coming in here again tonight. You have her email, right? Yeah. Why don't you just tell her to come and meet you here now? That always works for me whenever I want to talk to someone. That wouldn't be nice. It's not that important anyway. I just wanted to follow up on the question her team sent today. Follow up directly, I mean. Anyway, I should order something. Take your time, Miss Aqua. It's right, I'll order now. I'll have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. A cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon. Oh, we got a new thing, right? New ingredient? Mint, is that? Russian tea. Here you go. Oh, it looks so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? Oh, you knew? I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure that the only part Russian is the name. It was originally from a community cookbook or something. You're right. Well, that's a highly specific fun fact to know. I guess I spend too much time browsing the internet. When did you arrive, Freya? I've been here since you left last night. Finish drinking first, Aqua. I'm sorry. As I said, you haven't left? I was just joking. Ah, that'd be crazy. Why? Oh no, I don't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. You too, you know. Please make sure you get enough rest. Of course I will, Miss Aqua. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua. Yes? Where do you come from? Because judging from your accent, you're not from the States, right? None of us are from the States with the accent I'm doing, so I wouldn't fucking nitpick for you. I'm not. I'm from the ocean. Whoa, so you're full-fledged oceanic? Born and raised in the sea? So you can breathe on land? Where did you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess. You moved with your family? No, I'm the only one who can move here. Oh, may I know why? It's not easy for our people, especially the females, to get higher education. I got scholarships and the opportunity. I wasn't sure about moving, you know. But my parents pushed me to do it. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Do you visit your parents? Do your parents visit often? They can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa? I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay, we're still in contact. We do a video call at least once a week. Do you have siblings? Of course. We are sea people. My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population. Whoa, that's a lot. Really have that many relatives? Have you seen the videos of like the seahorses giving birth? They give it like birth to like thousands at once. That's just crazy. Of course not. I was just exaggerating. Ah, never mind, fuck me. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are hundreds of us. Holy. How about you, Freya? Do you have any siblings? I have. Not as many as you, not as many as you, I assume. I've actually detected of a younger brother. What did I say? What did I say? I have a little brother, 4 years younger. He also lives in Seattle? No, he's living in San Francisco, near our parents' house. He's a good kid and I'm the rebel, working in some high-end tech job, while taking care of my dad on the weekends. That's so nice of him. I know, right? That reminds me, I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. You should. Visit them while you can. I know. Anyway, I want to order something. Another espresso? You know, the usual. Okay. I like that her usual is such a simple drink. The espresso's really. Thanks. Bitter. It's the way I love it. I got worried she like changed her mind on the drink. Good evening, sir. Good evening. How can I help you, sir? Ah, yes. I don't know what to order. Something to raise your spirits, perhaps? Nothing you like on the menu? I can make you a custom drink if you like. Actually, are you familiar with STMJ? I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. You can tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it. Ah, look at me. STMJ stands for Susu Telur Madu Jahe. It's Indonesian. It means milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Understood. Milk, egg, honey, ginger. Wait, do you have eggs? I certainly have. They're not on the shelf, but I'll add eggs once I mix the rest of the ingredient. 1 cup of STMJ, please. Milk, egg. Lemon and ginger. No. Milk, egg. How did I already forget it? Listen, whoever wants to call me a cheat for searching this up, fuck off. Milk, ginger and honey, that was it. Remembered that. Here's your SMG, sir. Ah, that smell. It brings back so many memories. It's quite difficult to find a place with a proper STMJ here in the States. I've travelled so many places and none of them got it right. You're the first one to manage it. Excuse me, may I ask you girls something? Sure, ask away. What kind of things do you kids like doing nowadays? Excuse me? Are you college students? No, we're not. I see. May I ask how old you are? You're being creepy, old man. Come back to your chair and keep your distance. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy. Hey, you know, who is this pervy old man? I have no idea, it's his first time here. I want to be able to understand young people. Bro, you need to turn it down if you're not, that's crazy. That is wild. Oh hey, thank God, yeah. Thank God you're here, Officer Jorge. What's up? There's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us. What? You mean him? Yes, but not so loud. This man here is Rachel's dad, right? Rachel. Rachel, I remember Rachel. He has to meet me. So I don't want him to come here. Oh. I know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder she ran away from home. Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Janor. Please, call me Henry. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that. Wait a minute. Your name is Henry Furlong? Yes. And you're Rachel Florentia's father? Yes. Furlong, Florentia. Or do you have different last names? What are you trying to pull? Florentia was my late wife's maiden name. You look like a dick, Freya. Jesus. Oh, I'm so sorry. Rachel chose it for her stage name. Freya. Okay, I think I better work on my novel. She does have a lot to talk about. Freya, I'll come with you. Anyways, what was it you wanted to Anyways, what was it you wanted to talk to me about? It's about Rachel. That night when you drove her home, was you hanging out with the shady people? Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Yeah, I heard that. What? I'm not a criminal. I'm just kidding. She was in this coffee shop talking with Freya and Janor here. She wasn't in any danger. You sure? What about before that? Whoa, calm down. Is everything alright? It's just that I feel she's getting more and more distant. I don't know how to talk to her anymore. Or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids her age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we ended up fighting. I have 3 daughters, so we fight all the time. One thing that I learned, give them time and space, but be there when they need you. Or you can just bribe them. One time I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and bought her favourite pie. I left the pizza on the table like a trap. Then I just waited for her to take the bite. Oh, let's give that accidentally. When she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. Her pizza really helped smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. What if what she loves doing is a problem? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she has achieved in her career. She's really young. But the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans. And I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets harassed? Or forced to do drugs? Did something happen? But nothing's happened yet. I just feel it in my guts. Is it possible that you're just being paranoid? I don't know, maybe. Psst, you know, I need to go now. Thank you for the drink. Take her on your way. That squelching sounds actually kind of nice. Is that how you describe it? That's how I'm described it. Okay. Well, can't you just find another manager? Rachel's already 28, so legally she can sign contracts without parents' approval. I would try to tell her to quit, but every time I brought her up, we just end up fighting. As a parent, there's really nothing much we can do. Other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later, we'll have to trust them to make their own decisions, and with everything we've taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices. Wasn't it Mimir who said in God of War Ragnarok, walk the path with Atreus. Smarten up and walk the path with Atreus, or he might walk it without you. I think that was paraphrased, but yeah. Or she makes her own choices. I can do a background check on that manager. If that will ease your mind. Please do. Okay, give me a name. It's Morris. Last name Lester. Morris Lester. Oh, isn't he the guy in today's paper? Anyway, I'll let you know if there's a hit. Why was he in the paper? I should have paid attention. Hold on, I gotta take this. Why is it? I don't remember. I've just got a call. I got to go. I only remember the guy who got his head decapitated. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. Wait. You have my contact details. Call me if you ever need my help. Wait. You've just got to trust your kids, man. They're gonna do it anyway, and if you stop them from doing what they want, they're gonna despise you. So just let them do it. And if it doesn't work out, then be there for them when it doesn't. Don't worry, I'm sure everything will be alright. I used to manage a girl band. I've seen bad things happen. That bad? Yeah. I was against her joining that pop group at first, but my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. With her wanting to do more of her own stuff, I don't know what to do. What do you mean by her own stuff? Modelling and a solo singing career. It's a whole different world than the band. I'm familiar with that side of the biz. But things have changed, right? Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better. Oh yeah, back. She survived being an idol. Even managed to graduate and start a solo career. She sounds like someone who can take care of herself. Don't you think so? She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There's a lot of bad people out there. People that want to take advantage of her. You are her father. I understand that you might be worried, however, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams. I just want what's best for her. Is it really what's best though? I think she's born to soar. But she's just a girl. My little girl. Seriously, that's your argument? I didn't mean to sound that way. It doesn't matter whether she's a boy or a girl. You drive her away, she keep on acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. I was once a stubborn young girl too. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens. Oh, I'd love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer, you know? They call it ammunition. A British chocolatey drink extremely popular in the 90s. Maybe you should pay more attention to these. Werewolf representative pushed the ministry for more accessible sedative. Doctor from Sallocktown arrested for experimenting with child cloning. Ew. Military personnel stationed along East Coast to prevent immigration flooding in the Atlantic. Cool. What is that guy at the front? What's that like ball on his face? Are you sure that would be okay? Yes! I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but it's something that'll make the story different. This music's very loud all of a sudden. Different isn't always good. It is a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. Is this for her back? I know. Hopefully we'll see Aqua and Myrtle again. Oh, Gala. Hey, Gala. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an intense discussion. It's nothing. You know, was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to tonight? I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please, don't let my presence interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. Although I need to interrupt you more for a moment. Sure, how can I help you? I have a couple of... You remember my remedy? Of course, do you want me to give it a try again? Well, last one I didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. Last thing is definitely a different idiom. It's tea and ginger. Tea? Ginger. I have it in my notebook. That's the wrong drawer. I have it in my notebook. Tea, ginger, ginger. Let's try that. Ginger tea. Is this it? Oh, is it? Nope. This drink doesn't even fall. Oh my god, I'm a dick. Far from it. Oh my, pardon me for the mistake. Never mind. Fuck, I'm a dickhead. How am I that stupid? Oh my god. Anyway, please don't mind me and continue with your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Garland, we're done for the night. You're done. I have a lot of new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night then. That's mean, Freya. Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely though. It might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know? He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Come on. I love this, Dana. You again? Fucking Mr. Latte Art. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Baileys. Heyo. How you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? You know, it's just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far, but instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? That score will determine which page you should go to. That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know, it's not that original, but my target here is the mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream, it was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting, and highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's simpler than my other idea, which is making the novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world, and that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finished it, okay? Alright. As you said though, I don't have the time. Getting a normal picture proof is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. What did you mean by story cards? Because I'm imagining like Pokemon cards. If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte if you know how to make it. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Right, a latte. It's gonna be that. Here you go. Thanks. It's good, but need more ginger. Not that it's bad or anything. Guess it's just my personal taste. Noted. I am not doing well today. By the way, how are you doing, Bailey? Still busy with your last client? Oh, I'm done with her. Done? As in you're dropping the project? Hey, I'm not crazy, I still need the money. Done is the knife to finish the job. I spent the past few days making sure it's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her. By using some design terms she didn't understand. So you finished your job by bullshitting her. The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. You working on anything right now? No, I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh. Like you and Loa? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet, if you don't mind me asking? I don't mind. Just that I was young and stupid, you know. Oh, come on, have you changed? Who hasn't been, though? You're right. Yeah, I thought it was our voice crack. You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Ooh, wisely. I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Them best friends go, oh yeah, okay. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Konak. Konak has a girlfriend. Still following? And Konak's girlfriend has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. Oh, okay. Got it. She was one of the hottest girls there, but everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't want to get into details, but the succubus was super hot, and all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too. Huh? That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua Genius. Huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Holy moly. This is getting spicier. The other girl's name was... let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Konak. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now will you let me continue the story without interruptions? Okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much, but I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then. So, Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Konak back in college. I had been out and I got back just as Lua has arrived, in total coincidence. We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising. What? Konak was sleeping with Rose. Holy mother of moly. I saw the look on Lua's face, the disbelief, the anger, the sadness. Without even thinking about it, I punched Konak in the face. You what? I went into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Konak was a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tutor for kids. You got fucked. He's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch, and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. Well, she begged Konak. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad, so Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that, and I don't even remember the exact date. But suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah, Lua came by a few days ago. How is she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument though. With who? There was this male model. A model? I don't think she was that type of girl. To go out with a model. Oh, they went together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us the reason behind the fight, about your family stuff. And then this guy Hyde joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval, considering, you know, what? You're willing to leave your family? You would do that for her? Yeah, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family, or should I say, most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. You must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people, you must dress a certain way, you can only have certain jobs that are deemed worthy and successful, like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO, you know? Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. So does that mean that most of the world is made up of CEOs that are elves, or like doctors and stuff that are elven? I love drawing and creating art. So does that mean that then some, which is why some races like the Oceanic, like Lua, gets less opportunities because of, number one, their race, and because elven people may take them higher opportunities, possibly? Which is why they mostly stay in the oceans, because elven people can't breathe underwater. However, becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable, unless you become the next Da Vinci. So when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy, feeling like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree? You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. They heard about how her kind is ruining the country, accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord, accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa. I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. That's not so cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Who is the only person that can make me feel alive? Isn't it crazy that, like, even in a world with so many races, still racist, humans really can't just enjoy that. People really can't just enjoy anything. Lua is the only person that can really make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem with leaving my family, you know. I'd happily leave them for both of us. Probably because she cares about her family so much, and she thinks, well, if it doesn't work out, you won't have anyone to go back to. You've left your family and your family might not take you back, right? What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family. However, it may not be the same for her. Carly, do you have something to say? Yeah, exactly. Perhaps you could give us a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. Couldn't help overhearing your story. I don't know what accent I'm giving him. Just go with what I go with. I assume that the person you talk about is not an elf, correct? Yeah, she's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, Wolfpack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Perhaps. Besides, if you leave your family for her, then that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? I never thought of it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that'll put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. Right, but also, if she was to say that she could leave her family for you, you'd probably also feel a bit bad about it and responsible, right? It's easy if you'd say that now. You don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decision. One day, you might use the I left my family for you card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy, it will be hard work. Because life is full of storms. And marriage, it won't survive on love alone. Whoa, that's deep. We love each other and that's enough for us. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf, why would I need health insurance? You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you will lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured, emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country they charge 20 grand for it. And if you decide to have children, they don't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability that they'll be bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences, it shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I gotta go. I apologise for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I gotta go too. Wanna head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, you know. And fire. Bye. That was steak. I love that. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. You were leaving anyway. You're gonna write that in your book. It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around? I'm not sure. You could probably still do it with races. With the amount of division, it's crazy. I mean, that's kind of the plot of her whole book anyway, right? In a world with so little races, they still find a way to be divided, right? Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. And just being it like, oh, this is a very privileged, white, racist, old-timey family, you know, who wants to date, and one of their kids wants to date a person of colour, but they disapprove of that. How will that go down? Sounds like a great idea. Not being racist, whatever he suggested. Cough syrup, a cure for a sore throat. I need that. My throat's been so sore for like a week now. Thursday, September 29th, 2020. Coachella 2020. 10 reasons why you should go. Sports tournament in space might be only a few decades away. Who vows to stop major hospitals selling Fury sedative illegally? Who is who? It never really changed. I know. But it's surprisingly nice, catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, you know, I'd like to order again, usual. Like the experiment? Yeah. You know what? Try adding milk to the ingredients you already have. You know what to do. You know what, guys, I'm gonna be a dickhead. No, you know what, I want to search it out. The ingredients I've already used were tea and ginger, right? Let me try tea ginger milk. Tea, ginger, milk. Please. Try this. Thank you. Tastes just like I asked. Too bad it's not air. How's that? Okay, well, let me write that down then. Where's my pen? Is it in here? Yeah. Tea, milk, ginger equals no. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I can't help overhearing you both. Sounds like you two go way back. You do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh? Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Ugh, those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty start, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know Kung Fu. So I had a couple of drinks, I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple, really. You were trashed, Hyde. Told him I was your bodyguard. Wait, you weren't his bodyguard? Like this time, didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me, like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell me to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Carlo. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the mafia, and I might have lost some of their money to the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Ad was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying arsehole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck. The universe sent me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was a late 16, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. Ah, I see. I didn't even think about war in this world. Yeah, I guess some races would be better to use than others. So how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in a hospital, Carlo? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed if we skip that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright, forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something, let's just say, something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or a doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, you know, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? A tea-based drink that's warm and cool. Mint, I guess. Honey? It should have been 2 teas and mint. Exactly what I wanted. It shouldn't have been 2 teas and mint. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Freya? Let me quickly fix it. Hello. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too. Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. I have no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. You look tired, Freya. Our day at work. How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Ignore the voice crack. I showed you know my draft. And I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff. And I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. We'll do so. And speaking of hospitals, How's your hospital admining life going? That's not even a word for you. Actually, I'm not even sure what it is you do though. It's pretty boring to talk about, but mostly I handle operations stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much specialists cost and how much it affects our income. It has to do with patients and their families. They require intensive care such as operations. I go through what we do and how much it costs them. Kind of like a biz dev for people's lives then. You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. So I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people really talk about your kind of job? I suppose people don't really notice we exist, or think about the necessity of it. Exactly. It's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are like me. We rarely talk about work outside of hospital. Why? I mean, I just don't find any reason to. It's their patients' personal lives anyway. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep holding that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. You need to be a bit less loyal though. Died. We've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa! I didn't know that. Wait, 50 years in the same position? Didn't he say it was a refused position? Holy! As for a promotion, man. They keep offering me new position, yeah. Mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? That's something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. Really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibe here. See you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, you know. Enjoy, Freya. See you. Take care on your way. Are you going? Modeling, maybe? That's where he does, right? I think we said before, earlier. You know, it's kind of hard to believe someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story? Yeah. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. Wow. Whoa. Never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? I'm posh, man. Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Well, obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya? Come on. I won't get into details, but going to war messes with your head. Oh. You see why God doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least, it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you'd hired him for his muscle? I didn't know about all that at the time. He's good at being a bodyguard. We weren't that close yet, so no personal feelings. I needed his strength, but then I got to be interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person, that's all. And after a few months I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused. No surprise though, it's also very expensive. But I kinda pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually he did go to get professional help. Of course I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions, but in the end he found a new purpose in life. He quit working for me, and not so long after that he started working at the hospital. And he's been working... Oh, you. Good evening, everyone. Oh boy. Good evening. Nice to see you again. Very glad to see you again, barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name we sure have. Well, achievement, we are all friends. Meet every character in the game. Oh nice, please call us Neil. Neil? Yes, Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need to reveal things like names to interact, but from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration. Oh yeah, Neil Armstrong. I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet here the last time we were here. I saw you were from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So hello, my name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Right. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Oh, you are not from around here. Either way. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few 100,000 miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. The image? Ah, the Army Gendru album cover. No wonder you look familiar. I don't know who that is. That's what we are doing. This place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. This is how you say yes. Yes, so, anything? Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew a drink that makes you feel something? Interesting premise, but we doubt you'll be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. Feel anything? We gave him fries and it didn't work. What about chocolate? Chocolate and mint. It'll have a lot to it, I think. A cup of anything is ready for you. Thank you. What the? Interesting. What are you doing? Drinking? That's how they drink. Oh boy, you're one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes, but you can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? We are travelers, doing our job in the space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. You really are here to find a date. All the way from a galaxy far, far away. Reference. Wow. Turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand. But we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Oh man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them though? Me? Ah, now what do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further, if it got you to a good story. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong though. I'd go on a date with them, but I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, doesn't mean you're willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories. But I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We've heard of those terms before. Better check them once again. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yeah, that's called commitment. I mean, some don't. There's like polyamorous relationships and stuff. Maybe that's a Neil thing. Maybe get in a polyamorous relationship, man. Then why with such rules do you still face overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves, and those in charge of us who don't have enough control of us. Not to mention some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know our things boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least that was what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case. But things are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today. But we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time you start by dating boyfriends or girlfriends, you know, before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? You could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now, the path to starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you commit yourself to someone. Wow, the breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? Something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you do the mating ritual if you didn't want to have offspring? Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So we talked about using condoms, but how do you kind of sex? Like, seeing how you drink. Condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details unless we agree to do the mating ritual. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that, especially the mental part. We did our research, and we tried it on a testing object we made. It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, so... Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It's a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We aren't sure yet. It is yet to be discussed after all. But it was very nice talking with all of you. Welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care on your way, son. We? They always say we. Maybe it's multiple aliens inside one suit. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer org? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lower? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago. Freya was being pretty nosy to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My. Really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it really piques his interest, or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow. Oh, cool. South Korea? So I'm off for the day. Are you leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh, that's like Gala was saying. See you in a week. Or in a few weeks. Oh well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then, see you around. Take her on your way, folks. Cool. Sugar and spice, spicy, sweet, and a natural bliss in a cup. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. Dwarven made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. Welcome. Hello? Good evening, sir. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division. Or FIRE for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We've taken the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creature you would consider to be alien in nature? We aren't snitching. I don't think so. What should I be looking for? What does the alien look like? We're not 100% sure, but according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That's a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we've been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures after all. Thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activities, just contact us through our website. We'll do so. You don't want to drink or anything before leaving? We're good. Take her on your way. We are not snitching. Who the fuck? Not on my boy Neil. Whew. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Oh, Aqua. And Myrtle. Leaving, you know. Yo. Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We plan to meet here. Just a coincidence that we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? What a weird order. Not to judge or anything, but I'm judging a little. Your drink's ready. Ooh, this looks really fresh. I call this Marrakech. It's inspired by its origin. Marrakech in Morocco? I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my. It's warm but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I love the Titaric. I think I was saying that here before. Oh, I'm going crazy. I'm thinking of this one. Right. Titaric. What the fuck is the Am I supposed to know this? You know what, bro? I'm searching this up. I can't be a bad barista. Tea with milk. Okay. That's a tea latte. Okay. TT milk, that was it. Okay. I actually saw that on the area where it says TT milk, there's like a tea bag and a little liquid thing. It's just Titaric. I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. Huh? Is there anything wrong? No. It's better than I thought it'd be, actually. The taste is really authentic. Just like the Titaric you get in Southeast Asia. Thank you for the compliment. Where did you learn to make it? I travelled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. So you learned about it in Malaysia? Yeah, some from videos on the internet. So, how are things going in the office? As usual, tiring. Thanks to you and your team, we've made some pretty good progress with the problem we've been stuck on for a while. Glad I could be of help. So every day our research can have an impact as directed this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh. And so please don't forget your rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and your team. Nah, as if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory though, so please see your family, get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. But guilt is something that also bothers me a lot. Even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry. But it still saddens me to realize that my favourite series was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonuses and so on. I'm already used to this. So don't you worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of development is going to be much easier. How's your game doing, by the way? I'd say I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got improved to be showcased at MAX Plus this year. Sick! Or, it's pronounced PAX, right? So it'd be Max. It's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. Why? Confirm it fast, before they give you a spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good then, and the event is even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel and accommodation. It's a Colton ticket, but I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry, and also senior journalists. I know, but I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional, and thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know? You'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect, though. Gamers aren't stupid. What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event. Go together. That one is a problem, yeah. Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight. Showing my baby to the public. I can't imagine the horror. You know what? Huh? So far my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until March, I'll come with you. No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free, then you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. Nah, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with the next exhibitor badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip the show. But I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not. Okay. Good. Now what are you going to show the game on? I'll have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the Expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? That's the plan. Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the Expo build. Do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. Got it. Now let's see. I don't know whose footsteps they are. No one's? Oh, Rachel! Hello, Miss Rachel. How you know? What's wrong? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. You having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet, it'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to film at Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announced this late area. Backups. Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink. Something sweet. What do you want to order? A sweet hot chocolate. Sweet? What fucking hot chocolate is sweet? Right, hot chocolate. There's chocolate milk. What out of these is sweet? Ginger is more bitter, right? Mint is more spice, like refreshing. Lemon's more spicy. Honey? Honey or cinnamon? Honey just is more sweet, right? Honey's pretty sweet. Milk, honey, chocolate. Is it? I don't know if that's right. Oh gosh. Your sweet hot chocolate is ready. Thank you. That's not right, is it? How is it? Oh fuck. Not bad. It's not special, but it's enough. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Oh fuck. Other than the instructions, try putting a limit on how long they can play. Oh, instructions? Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attentions. Noted. That's such a really good advice. I wonder if any game developers have played this and get any inspiration from it or ideas. Dad? Oh. What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening, I was worried I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio, so I thought you'd be here. But can we not limit ourselves to this place? And now you're causing another ruckus? We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Well, anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara? Oh, what is that? Basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Basically what you just had. Spanish Sahara? Sahara because of the ginger? I'm not sure. Looks nicer. Looks like a churro inside of it. What in it? Your drink is ready, sir. My. This is amazing. Glad you like it. Dad? Yes? Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's going to help me become more successful. I know Morris. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since she left, he's been growing his brand, making his name. Managing a lot of stars so they could become superstars. I still love my performance in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First, you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? You locked me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. Then make me understand, because it's definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, I'm sorry. But I'm trying, okay? Try harder, because right now you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know, but give me a chance. You know what? It would take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, you know, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course there are things I need to figure out. But it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career right now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I made my decision. Now please, go home. Relax. Don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for this festival. It's only a few days away, and it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I was staying at the hotel the label provided. Let's see you, Dad. Wait, Rachel. Listen, I'd give my 2 cents, but I know fuck all, so... Excuse me for a moment, you know. I'm sorry about what just happened. I don't have to apologise. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What? You didn't hear their argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I chose to ignore most of it. None of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely. Especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? Well, I was listening. I made notes. So you didn't even realise that you are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realise what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, and it's pretty late. Yo, you know, we're leaving. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks as usual. Please take care on your way home. I guess that's all for it. Please be someone good. Oh, you're back, Miss Andrew. You alright, sir? Oh, yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? What are your arguments with Miss Rachel? Something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s. They were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. Wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace? You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me the hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst, the teenage girls especially. They were crazy about their idols, to the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Pardon me. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities to their families. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited forward photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. It's insane that stuff like that actually happens with like deep faked photos and all that stuff. Like that's fucking crazy. There's probably huge rants about it on YouTube, so I'm not gonna bother getting into it, but yeah, it's fucking insane that that can happen. Anyway, what do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry? They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. Are you going to be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat, but stronger than most people think. See you later, you know. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then, goodbye. What a fucking day, man. Right, if there's no other customers, yeah. I'm gonna call it here then, because I have stuff to do today. Will I stream again tonight? Maybe. Will I stream again tomorrow? Probably. I want to finish this game tomorrow, but I don't know how long this game goes on for. Finish this game tomorrow. And then move to the sequel straight after. Or a game in between. I'm not sure, we'll figure it out. We'll read the... Yeah, we'll read the newspaper. October 1st. Yeah, it's a good place to end it, October 1st. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Rachel Florentia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020. Gil Neyman and Maruki Harakami to collaborate for a new IP. Wow. Let me return to my menu before we see the first person that walks in. Yeah, I should be playing this. I can change barista. Oh. I can change. What am I doing? What am I saying? Yeah. Should be streaming this tomorrow, hopefully. I just have loads of work to do. Maybe finish it tonight. We'll see. We will see. But, thank you so much for joining me. Check out my other videos on my VOD channel if you like. Hopefully big ones will be coming soon. But, that's all for now. Bye now. Bye-bye now.